连上网，现在刷刷题。还有，现在是7点11分，9点钟开始，刷1个半小时吧。你多亲人啊！你打扰我学习了，不对。你可以啊，挺自然的，好吧？你很自然呢，小狗。有的，好了，我学了，我刷题了。啊，可以的，好吧。这样，换个手，是题。Targeting is very important to attract the attention of buyers. Okay. 8, 9, no, no. 不要。Speak like a manager. Okay. Sit down. No. No. 好，可以，你真好粘人。好。这个看看可以做到的 little or the nutritional value, non-nutritional value. Copy cancel. Student traveled wise as a lecture today has been cancelled. No 呀，不要。不要理。The content of the calorie provide little or no nutrition. Nutrition. We will turn around the techniques and change the style and modern architecture. We will turn around the techniques and change the style and modern architecture. Yeah. The tutorial table time can be used on the laptop with a massage. They use food and touch. And characters will change in challenge. No, 不可以呀、干嘛？ Sounds good. 哎，这有意思啊。嗯。买，有。买，有。You can be staying fine. 好吧。When was it for people? I'll be chatting about this stuff. หิวอะไรอ่ะเจ้าเฮีย 在干嘛啊？哎。哎。 嘿，小豪，多一个早一点。小豪，过来，come on。OK，哎，比较合适了。好。小豪，哎，这个方来。哎，小豪。哦，还有食物。小豪。给它吃的。You must hide it in your essay by the midday on Friday. This is a debate over the war. This class will carry the scope of essay. The scale of great stage African knowledge. Always smiles by changing next. Use the facts on the table. We needed to put this book on the table over there. Things look completed for the new student each time. When we come back to the same moment. After this invitation. One is the election, the lavish promises to decrease income tax. Check the website if you're looking for this country textbook. The key difference between classes is the time of assessment. Students to Plans are able to continue going slower as the line. Students should have range of stationery. Original tutorial unfold in the final week of the term. Listening is the key skills needed to succeed in this course. He has landed a job at a very prestigious law firm. Convincing evidence to explain to support this theory is hard to be adopted. And in that regard, as well as in another scholar, such is important contribution. How will I do it tomorrow? Tutorial scheduled in the final week of the tutorial schedule. I found scheduled in the final week of the issue in the world forecast become a political issue. Consumer confidence has direct influence on sale. Consumer direct influence on sale. We study science to understand and appreciate them. We study science to understand the world, understand and appreciate the world around us. It's quite clear in our face expression and the also. Practically in that official expression and the also. Practically official expression and make sure you wash your hands before you put it in the food. Make sure you wash your hands before you put it in the food. Much of this spiritual power including this spiritual power Many birds migrate to the warm area for the winter. Many birds migrate to the areas for the winter. Many birds migrated to the warmer areas for the winter. You can do it on the bowl outside the student level. The digital revolution has changed the way we live. No. Oh, no job. Oh, the conversations will begin next. The seismic principles will begin next. Many university lectures have been reviewed on the internet. Many university lectures can now be reviewed on the internet. University lecture. A series of observations carried out in the classroom. Research scientists believe that climate change triggers lives on Earth. Research scientists believe that climate change triggers lives on Earth. The library will be closed for the staff during the morning. The lecture will be closed. Oh. The other group is not so loud. One loads the floor. The flag is the surface. Whereas with the international management, we give a gas lecture. While the experts in financial management will give a gas lecture. Students are advised to choose multiple methods for this subject. Visiting to the design museum is of great value. Major sports on campus include curling, squash, and tennis. Muscles bring powerful body close together. Language class we focused on software company designs and created the new product the software company. This guy is qualified and he must grow into the mountain. Review all your sources before drawing any conclusions. All of the assignments are due Wednesday. Bank charge interest on the money the language costs you. The mortgage budget has doubled since the beginning of the year. Muscle cells bring part of the body close together. Muscle cells bring part of the body close together. You must hand in your essay by the end of the semester. You must hand in your essay by the end of the semester. conference ought to be scheduled 2 weeks in advance. Tomorrow lecture has been cancelled due to the power cut. All students are expected to attend the term lab sessions in per semester. The history of economic can be checked subject research. Agenda items should be submitted by the end of the day. Agenda items should be submitted by the end of the day. You need to have in your essay next semester. The essay next semester. The laptop computer has been found at the biology. Additional tutorials are offered in the first week of the term. A surprisingly large number of students apply for that course. Chemical reaction occur when the substance can be changed. The foreign birth rate means the number of the students drop. There is probably life in the other planets in the universe. Air pollution is a serious problem all over the world. Air pollution is a serious problem covering all over the world. A number of students have volunteer jobs. Signed a waiver are unable to travel through the vacuum. 你知道？Enjoy it. Visiting hours. We hold visiting hours throughout the year for students. We hold visiting hours throughout the year for the students. Football is played throughout the whole year at the university. Football is played throughout the whole year for the university. Implementation implementation figure I expect to be improved in the next year. Safety glasses should be worn while doing experimentation in the lab. Safety glasses should be worn while doing experiments in the lab. Safety glasses. The camera can identify your eyes and focus on them. A good academic paper should have a clean image. The island is located in the south end of the world. It's a really comprehensive program covering both theory and practice. It's the general aspect that language is a part of the culture. For the purpose of this research, data should be collected and analyzed. Coursework gives students a chance to thoroughly explore the chance. Close working gives students the chance to thoroughly explore the subject. Close work gives the students a chance to thoroughly explore. The public is often misled by the biased coverage bias. Misled is often misled by the biased coverage. The internet has changed the way. Internet has transformed the nature of publishing. Internet has transformed the nature of the publishing. The internet has transformed the nature of the publishing. We are fitting out the possible clubs on campus. We are fitting out the possible clubs on campus. The library will stay open until midnight. Outline of the previous lecture. There is pharmacy on campus. There is pharmacy on campus near the bookstore. His analysis study appears to be based on the false premise. All medical students need most clean hand All medical students must clean their hand on head. Economic problem causes a bigger rise in unemployment. Economic problems cause a big rise in unemployment. Audition for the university choir will be held next week. Audition for the university choir will be held next week. Most students have quite similar but few cities. Greetings is this school. Slide and handout can be downloaded after the lecture. Slide and handouts can be downloaded after the lecture. Slide and handouts. Slide and handouts can be downloaded after the lecture. Slide and handouts can be downloaded after the lecture. criminal charge will be brought against all the men. Criminal charges will be brought against all the men. The essay will argue that the technology does more harm than good. The essay will argue that technology does more harm than good. Hello. Hey. The museum is closed on the third Monday of every month. The museum is closed on the third Monday of every month. Practical experience is a big part for the legal training. 哎，好，看就在。没事，那边来。Negative speaker are exempt from language tests in the all languages. In the all language. 没啥吧。好了，不动。Population have to shift the rise in the recent 20 years. Children start to produce words because they are able to work. Okay, Mama. Make sure you choose your course that provide great career opportunity. Bus window will leave 10 minutes later than planned. Art and design is a competitive field to work in. The library played an important role in the student life. This book can be borrowed for the maximum of 1 week. In his lifetime, he composed a number of works. We can't consider any increase in our price at this stage. Universities need to secure the grants for research subjects. 真乖。You can find a lot more information on the university website. They also as student union member, you can influence and change our university. You must answer security questions when you research your password. When parents talk to children, the tense is simplified. When parents talk to children, the tense is simplified. Field trip is an essential part of the most geography courses. The magic sky has always involved mystery and wonder. Building trust is not something that can achieve overnight. Physics is a key subject to understand the world and the universe. 这样，哎，哎呀，好嘛好嘛好嘛，physics。Physics is a key subject to understand the world and the universe. You will learn, you will learn how to rationally assess your arguments. You will learn how to rationally assess your arguments. 我跟你玩呢，是玩具啊。Economy noise shows the first sign to recovery. Now, the economy noise shows the first sign to recovery. 哎，是玩具，好吧？哎，the economy now is showing the first sign to 哎，张东来，腿都麻了。The gravity is the force that attracts two bodies from one another. 哎，还要跟我推，是玩具。哎，松开，松开，还要不 ？No， 天就在。No no no。Mine, no try. Each fish twice a week is recommended for the healthy diet. The ability to work with fellow students cannot be stressed enough. The ability to work with fellow students cannot be stressed enough. Name is my one. My one. 听着知道。University fee are expected to increase next year. Blue whale are the largest land animals that ever lived. Blue whale are the largest mammal. Blue whale are the largest mammal that ever lived. Studies show the Hong Kong people are the most articulate in Asia. Please check the information on the website for the opening time. Please check the information on the website for the opening time. It is important to plan your study time carefully. It is important to plan your study time carefully. It is important to plan your study time carefully. Research shows that spending time outdoors has a range of benefits. The course will start with the history of architecture. Traffic is the main cause of pollution in many cities. The unemployment rise has fallen into the lowest level in years. The use of the mobile phone is not permitted in the library. Rough and touch around the data to be more easily understood. The project is given. This project is divided into the four main sections. This project is divided into four main sections. Speak to a tutor if you need further assistance. There was prize for the best student for the presentation. We cannot consider any increase in our price at this stage. We can't consider an increase in our price at this stage. We can't consider an increase in our price at this stage. We can't consider an increase in our price. Increase in our price. At this stage. Its history of economics is a tricky subject. The history of economics is a tricky subject to study. The history of economics is a tricky subject to study. A sociologist exam will take place in week 13. The sociology exam will take place in week 13. Babies can distinguish between what is the language and what is not. The site is designed to be highly interactive. Music has the ability to shape our emotions. Music has the ability to shape our emotions. We were able to contract a number of research subjects. We were able to contact a number of the research subjects. Find out how to get your results before your research. Study of economy is a tricky subject. The tricky subject to research. Study of economy is a tricky subject to research. Study of the economy is a tricky subject to research. Employment figure will decrease in the next few years. The theme of the class is to encourage students to develop their creativity. Please remember to bring the highlighter and your textbook to class next. Hey. Okay. It's okay.
ถ้าน้องยิ่งวิ่งมันยิ่งตาม
哇，这个小狗。Please remember to bring the highlighter and the textbook to the class next Tuesday. The deadline for this assignment is next Wednesday. The deadline for this assignment. The graduates have a wide range of cultural knowledge to choose from. Surprise number of students applied for this course. There must plan it. The university can support life, such can support life. Students from the true or the false question card is in short and false. Purity is one feature that makes goes expensive. Medical books of the general have been moved to second. Load is mental. 我家开始节奏了。8点。Load is mental. Information is true. How you going? 自己很来事。Assignments must be submitted by the end of the term. Students are permitted to park in track campus parking space. Consuming content. In the United States, ADHD article the venture. Introduce engineering student. Elective course introduce engineering students to structured practice and concepts. This course will teach engineer students practical skills and concepts. According students should have good understanding for the profit and the rules statutes. What flatter on campus will discourage to unnecessary use of plastic bottles. The tomorrow lecture on economic policy has been cancelled. The weekly speaker used to be the lecture. The weekly speaker used to be a lecturer in this department. Important detail from the arguments are missing in the summary. The history of this university is a long and interesting one. Clinical placement is nursery prepare students for professional practice. The celebrated series is controversy. The celebrated series is still the source of rich controversy. The economic stage of the early Roman Republic will be the student summer program. The students Students will develop confidence in their ability to think critically. Assignments should be submitted to the department office before the deadline. The introduction. The introduction is the essential element of a presentation. Leaving valuable position unattended in public in risky economic development needed to be by the government. All the assignments should be submitted in person on the faculty efforts. The industry training food as content and effectivity provides free or new nutritional value. Encourage students to complete the application before the deadline. Packaging is very important to attract the attention of a buyer. A world-renowned experts on economics and marketing will give a lecture. American hypothetical defined process and plan to grow in the quantitative terms. The business policy seminar include a international statistics results should be expressed in different ways depending on circumstances. Some economic arguments the entire financial system is fatally flawed,致命的缺陷. Several elements. Causing the combination. The causing or the combination.读了一半。There is no doubt that personally speaking, I believe that which can be supported by the reasons as follows. These first and foremost will not only contribute to the government and also bring a great benefit to individuals, but more specifically can enhance the quality of your study, work, and personal life. This is established by the study by the Oxford University, which stated by the 70% of the responses. What is that? Can help improve the experience of. On the other hand, this makes sense that may have the potential negative effects on today's even change the world. In this case, we can make good use of to bring out the value. According to the annual report of the Australian government, almost 71% of citizens believed that there was a solid relationship with all the points above, the conclusion can be made that there is a fall in light of strong evidence presented that in this regard, it is crucial that school and companies should give enough money and work close together to improve the situation. Personal development, growth and experience, responsibility, critical thinking, and housing problem, limiting the career opportunity, wasting time, and increased financial pressures. This lecture shows information about if you look at the right, the most obvious information given here is if you look at the left. This I also show you in this part, give a better understanding about this picture. Furthermore, we also can see and this in this picture. In conclusion, this picture is different elements to describe. This flow chart shows information about this According to the picture, we can see that firstly, the first stage called, secondly, the second stage called, finally, thirdly, the third stage called, finally, and the stage called. In conclusion, the process should be clear about this. This image shows information about first, the highest number can be found in, which is about secondly. The lowest figure is the highest number can be found in, which is about second. The lowest figure is, which is around. Furthermore, and also quite an important way in this graph, in conclusion, this chart is really difficult to describe. This lecture is giving information about this. Firstly, the lecture begins by giving an introduction about. Secondly, I mentioned by the speaker, which I connected to the topic. In conclusion, the lecture explained the topic more clearly. Excuse me, might I talk you something? You know that, and here is the situation that, and the solution may be that. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. This discussion is about, according to the content, we can know that. Firstly, the speaker once said that, and also noted that. Secondly, the speaker two said that, and also noted that. Thirdly, the speaker three said that, and also noted that. In conclusion, this discussion is very useful and helpful. In conclusion, this discussion is very useful and helpful. Michael Baker, scholar equal a decade. Loser, laundry, photo, patent, chemists, mentor, shame, lies, maximums, journalists, platform, theology, ran, fit, psychologist, trace, insert, soundtrack, autobiography, search, nurse, nursery, wait, switch, oven, commode, crab, trigger, astronomer, farming, biology. Reading language. Chemists, pattern. The outside, letter, 14, fetch, laundry, seasons, television, century, trilogy, the decade, the campus, Olympics, volunteer, work, positive, psychologist, right? Theology, uncle, minimums, left-handers, keyboard, wood, brainstorm, rum, present, jail, quarter, seam, import, oven, switch, fetch, shake, train, seasons, sea, ocean, tattoo, translator, recycling, advertisement, recycling, translator, soundtrack, shadow, stairs, wings. Deadline, biologists, regime, brain, Jocelyn Becker, psychobiography, nightmare, soundtrack, nostril, nose, inscript, tray, uniform, handle, plentiful, journalism, marriage, lies, shank, neighbor, side, consulate, dentists, matter, publisher, niece, cheese, Swiss scholar, over cat modern, 14 farming, and within meter, chemists, journalism, autobiography, autobiography, biologist, sharp nose, claw, in man's blood, insects.最后再身上很多的，最后开始也很难说。Which one is a good can? Where? Okay, a crucial rule, a driving force, a founder of a good derivates, a range of a series of, a talent for, access to something according to, acquire to test for, a handle to, around for, a necessary to exist. Apart from applying arguments in construct arguments of this, the general rule as followed, as in, as long as seen, as well as a supreme responsibility, at a distance, at one time, attend for potential, attuned to avoid music, based on to be able to do something, annually by, consider it as labor to be open to debate, be possible to be responsible to be served as, be this in her, bit of her began to use, being released, be landed in front by bringing ground, building into business emissions, acquire something by doing something called home, come to tournaments, carry out, central to, clear, corner distance, no shit, and corner collaborative relationship, collection of artifacture, come as relief, come actual 4 weeks, come face to face, purity, large responsibility, characteristics of critically, David European Jefferson disagree that discovered illustrations dividing into able some situations engage to debate, even though expression of creativity extend beyond from run extension evidence, dialogue, fade away, sciences competition, feed into, focus more attention to, for example, freedom, physical, gesture recognition, because on the ground floor had beaten from her influence, have anything to do with, have related influence, have one thing to common, have fun to spare, help explain, help to improve, hanging on, commenting, according to impacts, in addition to calculation, use order to some case, in some dimensions, in some extension, respect, or such as. It turned out according with the past few years in the same way that individual doctors, dictators, instant, gentle, action, interact with invest heavy in education, Smell in charge of with Moodle Increase Act, Land Speak and Forests. Language make sense more really. No longer noise study, no noise of thought exist, no research. Another college campus contract on the level of the total is on site. Please look in, place some PowerPoint review, powered stage, perform to prior expectation, prior to provide something, some publish in. So also activity, push individual goals, push it down, put it back on, and go. Oh, sit down. Let's stop it. Sources, church, map gaps, entry gap, oops, store, traveling, contract, pattern, equate, heavy, sleep, core, page, candidates, technology, reality, reach pursue, and faith, faith, hope, level, and the best sales, sale, fear, fear, responsibility, responsible, responsible, why, the able, have, equity, analysis, patient, patterns, observer, elective, concern, interviews, evidence, ABC, development, biologist, biology, biological connections, energy, matter, state, source, struggle, source, engage, cultivate, originate, overload, crops, discard, consumers, miserable, tree, structure, belong, material, appreciate, silence, excellence, learned, unashamedly, unashamedly, happy, concepts, socialism, social, natural combinations, identify, phenomena, structure, loosely, assignment, challenges, benefits, and anxious, power, urgency, technologies, compatible, facts, fundamental, understand, determination, patient, mission, mobile, success, precision, sound, heart, see, anxious, everyone, here, higher, catching, spending. 啊，我要走，你回来啦 ，developer。OK，Thanks go。再快一点，删出来，还去 check 一下 ，check in 一下。小狗 say goodbye，see you later 啊，晚点见好吗？你头发发亮王子，里面太冷了，还有件衣服。头发扎一下我就出发了，给我加油好吗？这是我的第3次喽。找到那个主播，待会要拍照。It's okay， 看，乖乖的。头发都变长了，来涂一下朋友送的口红，状态好好的进去。 出发前拍个照。啊，我就到了。Person PT Academic Official Test Center 在这里面，就在前头。